Okay, were you shocked by the amount of information you can gather about your website and, for that matter, the websites and marketing efforts of any other website in the world? Yeah, I thought so. Well, now we're going to put that information to use to make you money and beat the pants off those other websites. The first strategy for doing this is search marketing or search engine optimization. SEO is an incredible way to leverage your marketing efforts towards consistent, ongoing results. This is because you can achieve good rankings in the search engines without spending money. You don't have to pay fees when people click on your listings in these search engines. But I have to warn you, SEO is a crazy industry. The latest, most effective tactics change monthly, and there are so many ways to attain good search engine rankings. You can quickly get overwhelmed with too much information and get confused about what to do next. So, we're going to just cover the basics of SEO that have survived the test of time and have remained consistently effective regardless of the latest techniques. This will allow you to generate some decent traffic to your site. Now, when you have the revenue and budget, you can then look to SEO experts who can take your search marketing to the next level and implement all the latest effective techniques and maintain your rankings for the long term. What is search marketing? Search marketing is the process of marketing your website to the search engines rather than to your direct audience. The techniques used are designed to win top rankings in Google and other search engines for your targeted keywords. And the keywords you target are based on what your audience searches for when they're looking for what you offer. Search marketing is also known as search engine optimization, or SEO. Less popular is the term organic listings or organic search. So, right after I assured you that we're going to keep SEO simple here and just cover the basics, I'm going to scare you. I'm going to let you know there are 3 core categories of SEO that you have to concentrate on holistically to get good results. Now, at first, this may seem like a puzzle or a scramble of information, but just like Scrabble, will help you make sense out of it. And most importantly, profit from the often boggling world of search marketing. Don't get worried. We've included in your post-seminar materials a list of great SEO tools that take a lot of the guesswork and confusion out of it, and a checklist to help you navigate your optimization tasks. Now, before we go into each category individually, let me briefly explain each one. The first one, keyword research. We've already covered this in the previous section, but I want to mention here that keyword research is vital to effective search marketing. Without it, your SEO efforts will be largely wasted. The key things you want to know for SEO is how many people search a term each day or each month, and how much competition already exists for that term. Competition is how many websites show up in the search results, or more accurately, how many websites have the keyword in the title of their ranked page. Now, this is the minimal optimization required to rank, which means as soon as you do this for your own website pages, you'll immediately beat out every website that doesn't have the keyword in their title tag. Now, unfortunately, we've yet to find free keyword research tools that give this valuable information for multiple keywords at once. That's why eventually you will want to work with an SEO professional or a paid tool to do some additional keyword research. The second category, OnPage Optimization. Now, this includes all HTML and all the code that is programmed into your website, typically handled by a webmaster or an SEO professional. We'll tell you about a tool that will lead you step by step if you want to do it yourself. OnPage Optimization also includes the visible content on your website. That's what we call web copy. In addition to on-page optimization, you have to be concerned with off-page optimization. This is primarily the links from other websites that link into yours. We call these incoming links. Social media promotion also plays a role in off-page optimization. We'll cover that a little bit later on. And the fourth category, local SEO. Now, this isn't exactly a separate category. It uses each of the other 3 categories listed here, but local SEO is focused on your immediate market, such as the city or town in which your business operates. Google is getting better and better at identifying what people are really searching for, and one of the things they've done is include local results in the main search results. So, for example, if you're searching for a plumber, Google can identify that you're in Seattle, let's say, and display results for plumbing companies in Seattle specifically. Someone searching for the same thing in Portland would see completely different results. Now, though we won't specifically cover it until we get to the section on conversion analysis and testing, I also want to mention that tracking results and visitor behavior is essential for effective SEO. You want to travel where you're ranked in the search engines, for which keywords, and analyze visitor behavior based on the keyword term they used. Now, why is this important? You may find that 500 visitors reach your site each month by searching blue widgets. But if you track behavior, you may find that only 10 of those visitors actually purchase. Then let's imagine that only 100 visitors reach your site through blue widgets with red trim. Let's also imagine that in tracking visitor behavior, you discover that 25 of those visitors purchase. This means your most profitable term is blue widgets with red trim, and you should put more effort into ranking higher for that across more search engines than for just blue widgets. OnPage Optimization is the first category of effective search marketing. It allows you to target a specific page to rank for one or two keyword terms in Google and the major search engines. Now, if you're not familiar with HTML code or OnPage Optimization, some of what we're about to cover may seem hard to grasp or remember. Don't worry, though. We're just trying to cram the basics into your brain today. Then, when you go through the workbook and post materials later, we'll talk you through each of these steps or refer you to tools that will take you through each step. A large chunk of OnPage Optimization is working with your website's HTML source code. You can choose to do this yourself with an easy-to-follow tool we'll recommend, or you can have your webmaster or an SEO professional do this for you. Either way, it's important to know the basics of OnPage Optimization so that if you hire someone else to do it, you can have an informed conversation and ensure that your provider is doing a comprehensive job. As you can see, there are several things listed under OnPage Optimization. Let's take a look at each of those. We'll start with title tags. Your page title that displays at the top of the browser window should contain the exact keyword or phrase you're targeting for that particular page. It's also the bold title of your listing in the search engines. This title is contained with the title tags in your source code toward the top of the page. A good rule of thumb is to create a title that's a good headline to attract your human reader, but which also has your keyword within the first 4 words of the title. This is the first and arguably most important factor of OnPage Optimization. It won't guarantee rankings, but paired with other tactics, it ensures quicker, more accurate, and higher rankings. The next up, the meta description. Your meta description is the text that appears in search results under your web page's title. This amounts to your one-shot ad copy that should inspire an internet user to click on your listing instead of somebody else's. One way to do this is to ensure your keyword phrase is included in the text along with your secondary keyword phrase for the page. This will also help increase your ranking. Up next is keyword density of visible content. Now, keyword density is the percentage of your page's total content that includes the keyword or keyword phrase. You want to be careful not to have too high a density, or you'll get penalized for keyword stuffing. Penalization logs work against you and decrease your chances for higher ranking. They also prevent high ranking. The key is to write naturally and treat your keyword phrase as the topic of the page as an article or report. You'll then naturally mention the keyword phrase. You'll receive our step-by-step tutorial on writing for the search engines in your post materials, which will offer more tips on content. Site growth, probably the most vital factor of your on-page optimization, is how fast and steady your website grows in terms of number of pages. You want to add new content consistently and often, but also randomly. If you're too systematic, the search engines may assume you're a software program automatically adding content to the site, and they'll penalize you for it. So the key is to just add 1 to 3 new pages each week or each month. The frequency and amount isn't as important as it is to keep it consistent over time with some variation in your behavior so the search engines know you're a human adding content and not a piece of software. The easiest way to do this: add a blog to your site domain for the latest news updates, press updates, information articles, and things of that nature. You should also have a good internal linking structure. How you link to pages within your own website actually affects where you rank in the search engines and helps you retain and distribute PageRank, which is Google's way of gauging your site's authority across your various pages. Anchor text, very important. Anchor text is the hyperlinked words for any links on your website. The search engines use this to help determine what keywords the linked page should rank for. So, if you're targeting dog training for a page, you should try to use that phrase within the anchor text of links on all site pages that link to that page. This is true for off-site incoming links, which point to your pages as well. And the image alt tags. Image alt tags are optional code you can add to any image that exists on your website. By using a page's targeted keyword and the alt image tags on that page, you increase the likelihood that search engines will rank the page for that word. If you have several images on any particular page, you should use different variants of the keywords you're targeting for that page so you don't look like you're stuffing your page. This won't make or break your optimization efforts, but it's good practice. SEO is about building dozens of little elements that, though rarely effective solely by themselves, have an exponential effect when used together. The more elements you optimize, the better your ranking. Now, I know you'd never intentionally try to cheat the search engines, but be careful about doing anything to your website that Google or other engines would consider illegal. In your materials, you'll find a special report that discusses illegal SEO methods and how to protect against accidentally using them, or how to work with an SEO professional who would use them. Whereas OnPage Optimization provides the bare bones that help provide search engines ample information to rank websites, your OffPage Optimization is what gives your website legs. Now, I don't want to discount the importance of on-page optimization because it's very effective and important. However, if you can concentrate on one thing in your search marketing efforts, it would be securing high-quality, targeted incoming links to your website. We've seen pages with absolutely no on-page optimization still rank well because they have an overwhelming amount of high-quality, targeted links pointing to them. The most important thing is to concentrate on securing many quality incoming links. Not all links are created equal, though. Search engines put more value on certain links. There are numerous factors, but the main ones are the quality and popularity of the site linking to you. For example, you want to secure links from websites that receive a lot of traffic, which can get you a lot of new visitors. However, you also want to secure links from sites that have a high page rank, which is Google's way of evaluating a website's authority. You can download and use Google Toolbar for free to find out a web page's page rank. Now, the type of site linking to you is important as well. Believe it or not, Google values a link from a website that has a domain ending in .edu and .gov because they are far better than a link coming from a .com or a .net site. .org is questionably better than .com or .net. This is most likely because Google believes it's harder to get links from them unless those links are well warranted. Now, again, the anchor text of an incoming link is very important. Make sure that you secure links that deep link into your site. That means they don't just link to the home page, but also to your site's internal pages. We'll discuss how to do this in a moment. We'll also discuss how to make sure those incoming links have the keyword of your linked page in their anchor text. And most importantly, you want to secure primarily links from thematically relevant websites. This means that if your site is on basket weaving, don't have a site on dentistry linked to you. It's all right if someone puts thematically unrelated random links to you, but don't waste time trying to get a link from an unrelated site. It won't count towards your page rank. Now, this doesn't apply to generic sites like Wikipedia and major social networks like YouTube or even article bases, which we'll cover later. These are incredibly effective sites to gain links from and very easy to do. Now, how to secure incoming links? It's not as hard as you think. You can get hundreds of websites plugging into your site within a couple of days or weeks and with just a few hours' work. There are several ways to do this, including viral linking, web directories, link exchanges, and link buying. However, in our experience, none of these link building activities is nearly as effective as article marketing, which is the easiest and least expensive way to secure incoming links. But before we get into how to write and promote articles, let's define these other link building options in case you choose to pursue them at some point. We'll start with viral linking. Though it takes a bit more planning and effort than article marketing, viral linking is highly effective if done right. The premise is that you offer something to your audience that they perceive to be of high value that they can get for free and will want to refer to others, or in some cases are required to refer to others in order to get it themselves. Examples of viral link bait include free, high-value white papers or special reports of interest to your audience, how-to tutorials, free trials or limited demos of your offering, or any freebie of value to your audience. Blog bait. Very similar to article marketing, this is another link-building tactic we recommend. Simply create a blog or create content on your website that's highly valuable to your audience that other websites in your industry would want to link to add value to their own website or blog. This includes content that is controversial or creates a conversation in your market that others would have definite, strong opinions about. It doesn't matter, by the way, whether they agree with you or not. Any press is good press, as long as you don't do anything to cause others to bash your company. It can also be content that's usually charged for. We call this moving the free line. If your competitors charge for certain information or resources, consider giving them away for free and then upselling to your paid offering. This builds trust and lasting relationships, and in most cases actually increases sales and profits. It can also be hard to get or concise information that saves time and effort. Perhaps a list of useful resources for your audience, or a how-to tutorial that others in your industry would love to republish on their own websites or link to from their site. You can leave the content there to naturally be found by others, or you can contact specific websites to invite them to republish or link to your content. Web directories. They're less effective and far more time-consuming, but you can also register your website for free or sometimes with paid directories. This can sometimes get your site indexed quickly in the search engines because the engines frequently crawl through directory sites and will follow the link to your site and find it faster than they might otherwise. Another method is link exchanges. A link exchange is an agreement between two websites to link to each other. This isn't as effective as a one-way link from one site to your site, meaning that you wouldn't be linking back to them. The key is to be very selective with link exchanges. A more effective variation on link exchanges is the three-way link exchange. Site A links to Site B, Site B links to Site C, and Site C links to Site A. This completes the triangle and gives each site a one-way link. Now, another way to accomplish this: have a secondary website on a separate domain from your primary website, like a blog or social profile. Have your link partner link to your main website and then link back to them from your secondary website. That way, you both get one-way links. You can also buy links, the least effective method of securing links. There are exceptions, of course, if your industry has a very popular, authoritative site that's targeted to your exact audience. Buying a link or an ad on that site can mean immense traffic and profits, but you must be selective. And I would caution against buying links from general sites. Within the next few days, you'll get a couple of step-by-step tutorials from us to guide you in writing excellent search-optimized articles, as well as promoting them to secure hundreds of incoming links to your website. But we just want to touch on article marketing here, as it's the easiest, most effective, and rapid way to get great rankings for your website. As we'll teach you in the tutorials, the best performing articles are targeted to a single keyword with perhaps a couple of secondary related keywords in there. They have great headlines that include the primary keyword and that also pique the interest of your audience. And though writing a great article seems like common sense, there are certain types of articles that get the most backlinks. We cover this in the tutorials, but examples of great articles are top 10 lists, step-by-step how-to articles, Q&A or interview-style articles, and challenge and solution articles. Lastly, you can't get the backlink unless you include an author box at the end of your article. Our tutorial will show you exactly how to do that. Solo SEO is an incredible tool that allows you to conduct a successful SEO campaign even if you don't know anything about search marketing. Now, it's not free, but it is very affordable, and it does have a 2-week free trial. What we like about this tool is that it guides you step by step in training tutorials and task checklists. It also includes all the tools you need within the software to conduct your research for keywords, secure incoming links, spy on your competitors, manage your site's content, track your statistics, and more. Another great tool that you see here that helps you create and manage a basic search marketing campaign is Web CEO, available at webceo.com. Although it does cost between $200 and $400, it's a one-time fee, and they also provide a free demo edition. Many search marketing professionals use Web CEO to assist them in conducting SEO campaigns. Search marketing can be a lot to digest at one time. Let's recap it quickly. We want you to do some other things for us here to make sure that you have a firm grasp of the concept. Please review the special report on illegal SEO techniques and make sure that neither you nor anyone you hire to do SEO work for you uses these. You can create and promote optimized articles with the tutorials you're going to get. And go to Web CEO and you can conduct basic SEO campaigns right there at the website. Search engine optimization looks scary, but it can be very easy once you get the basics under your belt. And it's one of the most effective ways to drive traffic to your website.